After taking it away, that woman got peace or received peace.
You understand?
The other woman told me.
By the way,
she even testified.
She's an important lady in this country.
Madame
Allen Kajina. You've heard of her?
The battles she had during the URA season. By the time she enters the office, the flowers
somebody had.
When she picked and took off, today she's shining. She's not an engineer, but she works hardly.
She gave me that testimony last year.
I'd gone to pray with them. Don't joke. The devil is alive, and God, as God, and even hell is there as the heavenly embassy. Does it make sense? Why have I gone there?
Father, bless the meal now. In Jesus' name. Turn with me to Luke chapter 7. I read the first 10 verses. If you have NLT, you could give me that, but I don't know. Okay. You have King James. Okay. But I love the New Living Translation. If you happen to have it, then you give it to me. But if you don't have, then we can go with that. Okay. Verse 1. This is NIV. Okay. Now, when Jesus had finished saying all this to the people who were listening, he entered Capernaum. There a centurion servant. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. To some. 1, 2, 3, we go. When Jesus had finished saying all this to the people who were listening, he entered Capernaum. There a centurion servant, whom his master valued highly, was sick and about to die. The centurion heard of Jesus and sent some elders of the Jews to him, asking him to come and heal his servant. When they came to Jesus, they pleaded earnestly with him, "This man deserves to have you do this, because he loves our nation and has built our synagogue." So Jesus went with them. He was not far from the house when the centurion sent friends to say, "Lord, don't trouble yourself, for I do not deserve to have you come under my foot, under my roof. That is why I did not even consider myself worthy to come to you. But say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes. And that one, come, and he comes. I said to my servant, do this." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him, and turning to the crowd following him, he said, "I tell you, I have not found such great faith even in Israel." Then the men who had been sent returned to the house and found the servant well. Father, bless this word. Take your seat. I just want to use a few minutes because I want us to have a time of a meeting with you. Now, I also want to congratulate the team that is going to steer us in this program. I don't want
to congratulate you because you've not taken titles. Nedda.
Your
work. You're going to be.
Amina.
Amen.
So sagalo dawo gambe.
I don't want you to be there.
Balonze bali.
They were chosen.
Buli kintu kyonna ekitaliko leader kiba kizibu.
Everything that does not have a leader is very
that is why if
difficult.
When I was sharing with the pastor, for instance, when we have pastor to lead the pastoral team, he's supposed to pastor us.
Agenda tusumba.
You can be the chairman, but she's our pastor.
Oh, have you got
sometimes the meeting is itabuka.
Meetings
pastor
but I don't leave the spirit. That's why I said I need.
I talked about the prayer warrior.
You cannot do this work when you're not a prayer warrior.
So the prayer warrior
has to have a team of the intercessors,
and that could be you.
And
praise God.
Yes,
amen.
Amen.
So when we have all these people, I will explain much why I needed these people. The other thing you should know, I told the pastor we can't have that team forever. We shall keep changing here and there. So I may serve a few months, and then I said, no, let somebody else also take on. But it doesn't mean I've gone. I am around. For example, I requested the pastor to be closer to me. Yeah, sometimes he will chair our meetings, so that I also do the technical, isn't it? Now, when I talk of a leader of the men, that means we can't have all the men on the committee, but we have a voice from the men. Design the urino when it is around the chest.
Give us place. Now for the ladies, we represent what
they need an area for makeup. Yeah, that's why they come. So this team is just come to steer us. Then above us all, we have the bishop, the vision bearer. He has to tell us,
She will keep on telling us, nedda.
Amen.
Amina.
And then in Mama,
and Mama Wechiro, Musumba Iron,
I want him in the finances there.
You might fail to
kati yenga amuletera kibumba
and brings a liver.
Dali enjoy liver. Kati abalya nagamba you are my wife.
As he's sitting
in home, I'm pleased. Kakati nagamba I will have an issue.
Nagamba nina wonno kyentesa.
How about the money the engineer told you about? Ayiza n'omwaka fika enkoko bweka.
And give him a piece of chicken like this.
Ask anything in my kingdom.
Amen.
So she's there. She want a bishop comfort.
Knowing that
I
don't rush it to Madam can tell him I took out the receipt and it's here. Amen. Is there any problem?
So,
let us do the work. Twetaga is security.
We need security with us.
Twetaga security nafe.
Now, when we talk of security, okay. Now, so let's go to the portion of verses I've just read. Now we are reading about a centurion. Now the centurion, ey'Oluganda emuyise etya? Verse 1. Verse 2 actually. Ow'ekitongole omuddu. Okay. Now the English version uses centurion, verse 2. Now the centurion was a Roman military officer. Actually, century means 100, right? So he was a commander of 100 men. In our equivalence, he should be a captain. But the captain is in command of 100 men. So that's where we have the centurion. Century is 100. No, he was highly favored. Now, we are told he had a sick person, a lovely servant. He loved him so much. Probably he tried whatever she could within his reach so that the man is well. But nothing came out. Then the Bible tells us in verse 1, Jesus returned. Amen. Does your Bible read he returned or he came again? That means he had been here sometime, but he was just on a return. Now I also want to tell you about this city, Capernaum. Me, I normally call it the headquarters of Jesus' ministry. I want you to give me Matthew chapter 11. Verse 23. Then I air out to this. Now let's read it together. And you people of Capernaum, will you be honored in heaven? Now you listen that statement. Let's continue. No, you will go down to the place of the. Continue, my brother. The place of the dead. For if the miracles I did for you had been done in wicked Sodom, it would still be there today. Now, what Jesus is trying to say, there is no place on planet Earth where Jesus did many miracles like Capernaum. That's why he was hurting. I did so much in this area. I was able to destroy Sodom. But if what I did here had been done in Sodom, those people would have repented. Praise God. So this is why I say this is the headquarters of Jesus. Amen. Now, let's look at verse 4. According to Luke. Let's read verse 4. So, now before verse 4, let me get 3. Verse 3. When the officer heard about Jesus, read with me. When the officer heard about Jesus, he sent some respected Jewish leaders to ask him to come. These were respected like Pastor Patrick here. Now, I also tell you this. Rome by this time was in control of the Jewish people. Abaloma. They were in charge. Nothing good was out of them. They tormented the Jews. So every time you mentioned a Roman, you are talking about hell. Now, look at this special Roman. Now, he